Let's go. Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Ooh, welcome. Let's go ahead and get into today's debut stream.
Vtuber self-introduction Q&A. 3, 2, 1, let's go. What is your name?
Maer Belew,
What's your nickname?
your friend.
What kind of Vtuber are you?
I'm a prince of a city and your knight.
Date of birth?
Spring 16.
How old are you?
I don't really know.
Pronouns?
He, his.
How tall are you?
6'5".
Where are you from?
Another world.
Great thing about you.
I care for my citizens.
Now perform a quick impression.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Where can we find you?
On all platforms.
Catchphrase 1.
I can be your white knight.
Catchphrase 2.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
Fan emojis?
My crown and an emblem.
Live tag?
Belew Live.
Fan art tag?
Belew Assets.
Fan name?
Peasants, citizens, knights, and
Favorite
nobles.
color?
Gray.
Hobbies?
Swordplay.
What's your skills?
Fire and ice magic.
Confess your love to your family.
I need you. Come fight with me.
Favorite food?
Ramen.
Favorite drink?
A nice cup of tea.
Favorite
There
manga?
are too many.
Favorite anime?
Planet.
Favorite game?
Skyrim.
Favorite music?
Rock.
Biggest fear?
Spiders.
Who's your idol?
My grandpa.
What's your dream?
To build a huge city.
Anything to add before we end go?
You can find me on all platforms. I hope you have fun here. And remember, I care about you. Now, please stick around for my first stream. Oh, let's go! I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And we're going to continue on with the stream. Like I said, today's a debut stream show. As always, as most people do, at least. I guess we can go ahead and get into the slides. Oh my gosh, wait. I forgot to change this. No! Okay, there we go. And we can just make ourselves a little bit bigger. Let's maybe go over a little bit more. So I am so happy today. Welcome to my stream. My channel name is Anime by Day, and as you can see, my name is Maer Belew. I'm so happy. I don't know. This is really cool. So let's go ahead and get into it. My height is 195.58 centimeters, around. That is around 6'5". My age, well, after being teleported, we don't really have months and days the same as y'all, so it's kind of hard and is being currently calculated. My birthday is on spring 16th, which I think kind of equivalent to y'all's April 16th. My race is human. Language, I know common. I understand Southern, or what y'all would probably call Spanish. And I'm learning Eastern right now, or I think y'all call that Japanese. My favorite color is gray, although if steel is considered a color, I would have to go with steel. Let's go into... Oh no, why is it breaking now? Okay. Oh no, please? Please? You know what? Let's do... Let's do this. There we go. This isn't the right one. Oh no. Okay. Everything's messing up. Everything is oh my gosh, it doesn't even have my chibi. It's the wrong one. So the debut stream's going great, as you can tell. But let's go ahead and get into my tags. So my tags are. Uh, Actually, let's go into my Oshi marks. My Oshi marks are going to be the crown and my emblem. The general tags for myself are going to be Anime by Day and Maer Belew. And Maer Belew. My live tag is going to be Belew Live, and my fan art is going to be Belew Assets Drawings by Day, Belew Drawings. I hope I can get a whole bunch of submissions. I will be using them for thumbnails, and I'll also go ahead and credit you, of course, in the comments whenever I put them up for like YouTube videos and stuff like that. So you can definitely look forward to that. As for my NSW, I am fine with Bellude, and Anime by Bay. I hope that's fine with you. Moving on to my memes, we can do Belew Blunders. I think that's going to be a great one for anything on something like Reddit, just videos in general. Just anytime I make a mistake, go ahead and take a clip or do something with that. And we can do Belew Blunders. As for images, I would love to use Maer memes. For my fan names, so fan names, this is going to be like chat names, anybody in the chat. If you are not followed, you're kind of a peasant, you're just, I hate to use it, but I was told it'd be a good idea. So that's what we have to do. So peasants, you become a citizen if you follow. And of course, eventually I would like to use knights and nobles. While it's going to be hard to do right now, I think in the future that's going to be a very, very achievable thing to do. As for my socials, you can always find them at the bottom in the panels tab for my Twitch, as well as at the top of my Twitch when you click on my stream, as well as on my YouTube. My YouTube will have all of the icons that you can click on when it comes to the socials and the social. I'm sorry, the social aspects of everything. I'm so jittery today. This is harder than fighting off a horde of demons, I swear. Moving on to the tags, if the software would be so kind. Moving off the tags, let's go into I wanted to do likes first. I have 2 dislikes. That's why that's a thing. Okay, here. This is what we can do. This is oh no, I do have 2 dislikes. Why? Can I open up Photoshop? Photoshop to the rescue. Photoshop. Oh my. Don't look at my dislikes yet. Don't look at my dislikes yet. Please. Oh no. Here we can go to slide 2. Slide 2 is supposed to be likes. I completely forgot. Let's tag that out. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the Photoshop. Let's go to full screen. Let's go ahead and zoom this in just a bit. It's so scuffed. No, why? Just let me do it. Oh no. Okay, we'll just leave it like that for now. So my likes. I do love my citizens. The citizens that come to join me in my town are great. And I really do all of this for y'all. I do enjoy this anime and manga since I've come here. It's been a really nice pastime, and I've almost been shut into my room for quite a bit of time now. As for games, as for the next item on my agenda, I do enjoy games. Gaming, anime, manga, I've seemed to become a shut-in because of it, but I do get my daily practice in, so you don't have to worry about that. I love food. If we were to go into the specifics, ramen, as you've heard before, is probably my favorite type of food. It's just so quick and simple and just delicious all around. Uh, my grandfather is probably the person I love the most in this world. He has always been there for me, and I'll continue to love him no matter what. On top of this, in addition to probably the anime, manga, and games, I've learned to love sleep. Sleep is probably, oh my settings might be a little too sensitive. Oh my, that's, oh no, don't go wrong, don't. Um, if I can just, I'm just gonna fix this really fast, guys. I'm very sorry. Let's go to this. And let's go to, let's go down a bit right there. And hopefully that fixes up a lot of the problems I was just having. As for if we continue on, I do enjoy myself some sleep. After a nice good read of the manga, that sounds so weird. If a nice good read of manga and a little bit of gaming, a nice cold, relaxing bit of sleep, maybe some hot chocolate as you're drifting to sleep, reading your manga, and a cover over you seems to just be the best. Actually, right by my bed, usually, or on the floor, whichever I fall asleep on, I like to have an ice shard just hovering there. The ice rune under it as it blows my way. It just makes everything so much more comfy when it's just that tad bit colder. And I love the sky. The sky is just such a beautiful and vast place. And when you look up at it, it just reminds you of all the possibilities and good that can come of the world. I really do enjoy the sky. Now, if you would be so kind to exit out of it, we can go ahead and go to our dislikes. I hate. Oh my gosh. Demons. Demons are the bane of this world. I hate what they've done to my brother, and I swear vengeance on all of them. Moving on, scary games. Oh, scary games. Well, I'm okay with scary movies and scary pretty much everything else. I don't get scared much from any of those, but scary games are just so horrifying. It's just one of those things I can't get over, and anytime I have to play them, let's just say it's not my greatest joy in the world. So, yeah, scary games are not the best. I hate NTR. What is this genre of my culture? I've been dabbling in the art of culture since I've been here, and NTR is just, I don't know how so many people online love it. It's so prolific that it's everywhere. It's just disgusting. While it's true, I might be more of a vanilla taste, NTR just really gets my yeah. Moving on to losing people I care about. There have been a few people in my life that I've lost because of the demons and demon lords out there. And it's just a heartbreaking moment. I absolutely hate losing people I care about, especially my citizens. It's just so traumatic when there was a shopkeeper you knew and one day he's gone after picking herbs out in the fields because someone or something killed him. It's just such a bad feeling to have, and it really saddens me. My dislikes are not ramen. Maybe bad ramen. I really do hate soggy ramen. Soggy ramen, oh my gosh, that's almost as bad as demons. Soggy ramen should not exist. Whatever god in this world created the ability for noodles to get soggy, how dare you ruin such a great food? But then again, it could just be my laziness of reading and then sleeping and then waking up to the ramen. Again, my grandpa. What is going on? Here we go. This is the right one. I guess it was half and half. It was like, yeah, you have some of your likes here, but your dislikes are here too. Um, taking medicine. Taking medicine has become a very, very bad burden as of late, and just the pill swallowing on top of everything else has just been very, very hard on the body. Um, so it really just sucks. I've never seemed to have been able to grow accustomed to it. And even now, when trying to take supplements that are needed for my body to function, I just can't seem to get used to it. It's so bad. Again, as you heard earlier, spiders. Spiders have to be my greatest fears. Oh man, I don't. I do not like them. I do not envy anyone who has to come into contact with them. If I could, I would eradicate them from this world. Oh no. Oh, spiders. People who chew with their mouth open. Okay, this might sound random, but growing up, I was always taught to chew with your mouth closed, chew with your mouth closed. And if we didn't, there would be consequences. You know, it's so far back in the day. I mean, parents are generally a lot nicer now, but a good on your knees in the corner was sometimes happening just because you chew with your mouth open. So now I chew with my mouth closed, but whenever I hear someone chewing with their mouth open, it brings me back to those dark days, those dark days of the past. So chewing with my mouth, you know, people chewing with their mouth open has just been a very, very big bother to me. It's nothing so crazy as I was really finding it hard to find things to put on dislike. So that's why it's here. And then being poor. Growing up, we had a small house that my grandfather was building before we learned of our inheritance. That our grandfather was building, and living with him, there was always holes in the floor. I didn't even really have a ceiling. We had a roof technically, but water and rain and the elements would still get in. I literally had like a wall of mold, and there would be days, sometimes like 2 day periods, where I just wouldn't eat. So even with like the school giving away, in air quotes, free lunches, we never seemed to be able to qualify for them, even though we were definitely under the line to qualify for them. So with all the animals coming in and not being able to eat, and then when we did eat, sometimes the food would be spoiled. It's not something I'm saying like I dislike in a posh, very posh way, that I dislike being poor, but we are now not even middle class. We're at a point in our lives where I don't have to deal with these problems. So it's a very, very nice feeling. And I hope that someday nobody has to deal with the problems I had to grow up with, like the no food, the holes in the floor. Like when it's winter, it would just be freezing. And when it's summer, it'd be sweltering heat. I really, really do hope that someday we can do, or maybe even grow large enough of a town to help everybody that we can with this problem. I really, really do. Going on to the next slide. Taste in things. So this is going to be my taste in anime, manga, games, and music. If I had to, if I had to choose a few animes that would be, relatively liked animes, even if they're like guilty pleasures, that is the four before you. I didn't want to put too much in any one category. Now that I think about it, I should have put two more into anime, or at least one more, but it was, it's one of those things that I don't want to give my best anime away just for I can talk about them later, as well as I want to give like a sort of taste of what's going to be happening. So for anime, let's start off with probably my favorite anime, or an anime that I can watch almost any time of the year and just genuinely, genuinely enjoy, and that is Clannad. Clannad has this deeply same thing with the next anime on the list, but Clannad has this deep rooted feeling of just joy and sorrow. I've read the visual novel, the anime, the manga, and all of it just ties together to be just this really, really great story. This sad story that as I was growing up, with it and there with it, um, it just left a really, really meaningful impact on my life. Maybe not meaningful impact, but uh, this moment that you can look at it and be like, wow, this story I can really, really connect with. So again, losing someone in your life that you really, really, truly care about can lead to great sorrows, and I wish that upon no one. I do, do truly mean that. Moving on to something a little bit more happier, Lucky Star. Lucky Star is another one of those that while I was in this period of time where I didn't have like we were genuinely very, very, very un- in under the poverty line, that on my phone I was lucky enough to have my phone. I would literally have Lucky Star running as soon as I got home, just doing anything. It was just in the background. I think it's 24 episodes, not including the OVAs, in just in the background as white noise. I It was one of those animes that you can just have there and just be happy with. And that's something I really, really appreciate that Lucky Star did for me. Spice and Wolf was probably my first light novel to ever really truly get into. I've read others, but I'm talking about like buying all the like not well, I'm sorry, I'm looking behind me. Pretty much all the books. Yeah, I have all of them. It's just one of those stories again, the slice of life, but now it's a more of a grown-up slice of life. I couldn't like or entertain the idea of so much of being a grown-up, as I wasn't one yet. But the story it told of this journey and the bond that they created over this journey was just such a great bond, and journey that I just couldn't help but put it on this list. So, and then welcome to the NHK. I think I've really bonded with this as of late, even before, or even so more hand before the whole not wanting to go out, becoming a neat, and just staying shut in, and just having type of um this type of I don't pressure on my shoulders when going outside. It's not something that I feel all too often, but it is one of the reasons I guess we can say that has led to me not to being a shut-in as of late, and me wanting to have just read, watch anime, play some games kind of thing. Manga. So earlier I couldn't answer the manga was my favorite manga just because there's so much. If anything, I watch way more manga than I do anime, and I mean that's considerably still a lot. But some of my favorites as of late is Trash of the Counts Family, or I think it's not it's maybe not Trash. It's also something else. I can't remember. But on the where I read it, it's called Trash of the Counts Family. Um, just a really good isekai-esque anime where he goes into an pretty much another world, takes over a body, and just starts doing stuff because of his knowledge from a book. And he just becomes so great. The characters are so lovable. The art is amazing. And I can't put that down when it comes out every week. I absolutely love it. I don't know how he draws or she draws so well week to week. It is just such a great webtoon actually. Um, uh, Moving on to a kind of a darker one, but something that tells a really really good story is Good Night Poon Poon. It's just a story you can kind of bond with as he grows up and goes through like stages of his life and events in his life that kind of happened that to maybe just some people. I know a few, like a few of the events have happened to me, and it's just one of those things that's like you look back on, it's like, man, that was, I guess, a little like a messed up part of my life, and you don't even realize as you're like a child. Um, and the way he can convey this brilliantly well done story with this character that seems so detached from reality, like physically, is just, I think, personally, a masterpiece to behold. Another kind of overpowered esque protagonist is going to be Overgeared. Overgeared, again, the art, while the story can be a bit lacking, just the journey of this guy from 0 to 100 as he's going through it right now is just such a great story that I'm genuinely just enjoying it. So Overgeared is one of those guilty pleasures esque of mine that I would recommend to anybody, even if you don't like more or less the more or less, how do you say, overpowered protagonist genre, you know? So, let's go ahead and go into the beginning after the end. As you can probably see a trend here. Um, Another isekai-esque anime, but it kind of sort of falls off the isekai path as he doesn't really remember much. He does in the beginning, and it seems like they wanted to go that route. They quickly change it around the age of like 5 as he starts to just shift over. There are still elements of whenever like the way he thinks because of how old he is, but it never goes full on. I'm gonna use my knowledge from another world type thing off because to make myself stronger. It really does play on the whole. I don't even know if it's another world. It's not another world. It's so long since I first started it. I was almost there since the beginning, but it's more of a he dies and then gets reincarnated kind of thing, and it's just such a brilliantly well done. I've been enjoying the story up until the last couple of chapters. It's kind of seeming like they're trying to throw plot at you for the sake of throwing plot, but the art, the characters, everything is just so lovable that I would probably stick with this till the end. Oh gosh, these guilty pleasures of mine. Again, these aren't what I consider probably the best anime, but I mean manga. But these are just things I'm reading right now, and I, just wanted to put in here. How a realist hero rebuilt a kingdom. It's been such a great ride seeing the more socially political aspect of running a kingdom rather than just being overpowered, taking on everybody. The way he does things and the way he's setting the kingdom straight, both monetarily and just, I guess, like people wise, has just been such an enjoyable, refreshing experience than the whole I am super overpowered, so I'm just gonna go take on all the demons by myself type of thing. The social economics that it brings forth and kind of displays is just really cool, and something I've found really fun to read and watch because there is an anime on it. ACMA game has just been, it's just one of those guilty pleasure, it's just one of those like really bad, I'm sorry, I'm looking down just a bit right now. It's just one of those really like, not bad, I don't think it's bad whatsoever. Well, a bit. I mean, the story could be, the story could be a little bit better, but the way they kind of do this game, and it's always feels like it's changing, and then the stakes that are on the line, feeling like it's gonna mean something, and then you thinking the protagonist or the antagonist is gonna win, and then it just it can be kind of like linear right there, but stuff to win, and the people who win and people who lose aren't always the feeling like they're guaranteed, and then the way they kind of guarantee some people winning are actually kind of cool. It's just been one of those like play this game for X consequences that has been really refreshing, and I hope it continues to stay refreshing. Oh, moving on to my game, something I very much have started to enjoy is Skyrim and Morrowind as my probably top spot. If Morrowind had, as they're doing a mod for actually right now, like the Skywind mod, if Morrowind had more fluid now, like gameplay and everything. Morrowind would definitely take my spot, as I've played so many hours into that. Like, just it is the amount is crazy. It's probably more than Skyrim, and I think on record I have around 8,000 hours on Skyrim. So that's probably saying something. Moving on to Black Ops 3 is just a game I've really enjoyed growing up. It was something I put so much time into with friends, and the social aspect that I was able to play with everybody around me was just really great. I think it's probably the last really genuinely good Black Ops, and it kind of makes me sad to say. Moving on to Corpse Party. This is a game that, while I mean, I played it really late, but there was someone kind of special to me that really got me into it. So Corpse Party was one of those things that I genuinely enjoyed playing, just because of the person I was able to talk about it with. One Night Ultimate Werewolf, we had to throw in a mix of board games. You know, it's like one of those things. One Night Ultimate Werewolf is just something I grew up. Again, it's just friends. Like, as you're growing up and you have this game and you're just able to play it with friends and have that fun experience, that's what makes a game, I think, to me, so good, that you can play it with people, and those memories you built playing it with specific friends, family, acquaintances, just makes the game so much better. As we move on to the second one, then the second to last one, Turok 2 Seed of Evil. This is a game that is probably, honestly, can contend with Skyrim as being my favorite, solely because as I was growing up, one of the few things we could afford was a Nintendo 64, and we had probably 3 games. We had Mario 64, Turok 2 Seed of Evil, and Body Harvest, which I don't even see a lot of people even ever have talked about as Body Harvest. But Body Harvest and Turok 2, especially Turok 2 Seed of Evil, was something I played with my grandpa every day. Every day I'd run home from school. Every day I would just jump on. We'd go through the levels, having a hard time fighting the monkeys, fighting the mantises, all the way up into the last boss. It's just such a genuinely enjoyable game. And beware, at evil is at hand. If you know, you know. Moving on to the last game of all, but more of a series, the Monster Hunter series. My uncle and me played every single Monster Hunter game there has ever been, pretty much together, except for World. I played World, but we couldn't play it together because of restrictions, again, cross-platform restrictions, and internet restrictions. But every single Monster Hunter game has been so enjoyable to me, as just the memories and the nostalgia it brings with every new release. It is just one of those games I can play almost indefinitely and not get bored of it. I can rage on it, especially back in the Unite days, playing G-Rank by yourself because you had no friends who played this game. But man, is it such an enjoyable game. Going on to my music tastes. As I said, I enjoy rock. Not so much slow rock, but some slow rock can be very decent. Moving on to the first one is going to be Arctic Monkeys. There's going to be a whole bunch of bands I'm not going to name here, but Arctic Monkeys, I think, pretty self-explanatory. Just a really nice aged rock that can just be popped on at any time, just enjoyed to listen to, and have a fun and relaxing experience sometimes. Disturbed, something my mom actually grew up with and kind of passed on to me. I've used to sing the songs with her, so that's kind of a memorable band that I kind of just enjoyed as I grew up. Three Doors Down, Green Day, for the same exact reasons. My mother just played it with me, and of course I think everybody gets those, how do you say, cringe years these kind of things just take over. If I was to put another like artist, S3RL would also be in those cringe years. Oh man, I can remember the dark days of me singing Pika Girl down the hallways. Oh, it makes me cringe so much. Nah. But moving on to some Japanese artists that I actually do enjoy listening to. I'm not really a big fan of metal. Metal is another one. So like super super soft rock and then like screamo metal esque type rock are both like two ends of the spectrum that I don't enjoy. I enjoy that middle ground where you can just kind of relax, but if you need something a little like kind of like blood pumping, something to get those swords swinging, spells casting, that you can just kind of enjoy, play with, and but the Gazette is one of those bands that, if that's even how you say it, honestly, it specifically Invisible Wall is something I got introduced to first. It's just one of those bands that you can be like, man, the music, the instrumental is just amazing. I hope it picks up. I hope everything goes well for them. Is just you can just rock out to, just swing your head back and forth as you just do everything. And it's just one of those things that you put on when you want to rock out, when you want to jam out, because there is just the instrumental and everything is just so good. The lyrics can be a little dark at times. um let's it can be just a tad bit dark, but it's one of those things I think I enjoy nevertheless. And then the last one, as I kind of wanted to, as I've actually got into just recently because I wanted to put something recent, is Sayuri. She's just such a great rock artist. I enjoy her voice. I enjoy the instrumental. To me, rock really does come down to the instrumental. Even though I don't understand the lyrics, like of course I can look them up afterwards, or they may have them on screen. But as long as the vocals sound decent, even if the vocals sound decent, like really really good, but the instrumental is bad, I just cannot listen to it, as I feel like rock is one of those genres where the instrumental carries it so hard that you can literally just have no vocals in the track, and if the instrumental is good enough, you can just have rock that way. Like a lot of AC/DC music or Metallica have long segments, especially Metallica have long segments of just straight music, and it's just so enjoyable and raw because of how good the artists behind or the musicians behind those instruments are. And I feel like Sayuri is kind of there, especially with my favorite one is Mikazuki. Sorry, I had to look up. It's making sure nobody, like if anybody's in chat, is Mikazuki, because it's just so, it just you can feel the emotions that she kind of just is throwing out there. It feels like. So I really really do enjoy a lot of her. I don't know if there's like a lot of her older, more like time frame of probably like 20, I think it's 2013 to like 2016, somewhere around there. A lot of the music in that like time frame, I don't know if she's made music outside of that. I don't really keep up with like artists' names and stuff. Like Green Day is one of my favorite bands, and I don't know any of their names. Same thing with Three Doors Down, Disturbed, Arctic Monkeys. I don't know any of the band names, the band members' names, but her music is it just really feels raw, like it just feels good. And the art that she puts in a lot of her like music videos, so good. It's like, of course, I mean it's like really really well animated even for anime. So it's just like on another level. It's like, it kind of reminds me of was it Gorillas here in, I think it's a Western thing. I'm actually not sure if Gorillas are Western or European, but kind of reminds me of them, where they have just this really really good visual acuity that comes along with the music, like really good music, and it just makes you feel good. Oh god, the puns, no, oh god, the puns, oh gosh. But that is kind of what Sayuri is to me. It's just really good. amazing music that you can just jam out to. Just put it on. You don't have to understand the vocals and just have a nice time with. Moving on to the last slide before we get into any games. And that is going to be goals. The goals I'm going to have moving forward. That is, oh my gosh. So the first one, of course, I'm sorry, I'm moving around. The first goal is to grow into a larger town. I love the people of my town and only want what's best for all of them. Hopefully you will join me. This is more of something is going to happen over time. I understand that. And this is something that you won't be able to rush. Just hopefully I can put out enough content or enough good content that people will start joining me, because that is probably my strongest goal, is just to grow my town, whether that's on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, not Facebook, but Twitter, TikTok. All of that is going to be, I think, a really fun moment to kind of have on all of these platforms. So I really, really do hope that everything's going to happen on there. I really, really hope that you can join me, and please, I have a wonderful day. Second goal is to get out my 2.0 debut. So I know this is kind of my 1.0 debut. It's something that is more, how do I say it? It's more along the lines of a rushed debut, because I just really wanted to do the whole Vtuber streaming thing, putting out content, making content already. And my goal was to actually have a song done. I have all the lyrics down. I have how every segment of the song should look, written down. I have the transitions that should be happening. It's just a drawing. I am not a drawer. I drew my character, and that's why it's pretty scuffed, but I am not a drawer. I haven't drawn since third grade. Back then I was decent for a third grader. I'd win contests, but since then I've literally almost never picked up a pencil to just draw. And so it would take forever. I think I'm up to 70 images I'm going to need, and that's the bare minimum to have just plain images. So you can see the amount of work that would have been put into it. It is actually kind of crazy. So eventually I do want to get out my 2.0 debut and everything that comes with it. Hopefully all new visuals, new everything. Maybe I can even pay someone to make my character, but we will have to see how all of that's going to go. Again, as I was going over me and previously in my life being, a tad bit underprivileged, I would like to help those I can. I know how it can be, especially to be sick and to have to look at those around you and try not to show it, but just know you aren't alone. I hope you can find solace in that. I'm here. I know what it feels like to be sick. I know how growing up it might feel to be poor, definitively poor, not poor in the sense that not poor in the sense that poor me, but poor in the sense that we would only have 3 shirts a week to go to school in, 1 pair of pants and some shorts. I truly do know what it feels like to have experienced that, especially growing up. And I hope I can help and just talk to those who've also felt the same, So I hope everything will be fine with everyone. Moving on to the last goal I have, to find and collab with some other VTubers, as I don't really have anyone to talk to. The second to last goal about this stuff, maybe soon. I just want to find pretty much other VTubers, just as we come up, and just kind of talk to them, see what they're doing, maybe even collab, talk about things that we can do together and things of that nature. As as being in this community and just really seeing all of the help and feedback and everything everybody gives you, just really fun and enjoyable. I do know that it's going to be a tough ride to us, like a really stable, fun place, but I do hope we can get there someday. And the last goal is to live one day at a time and just be proud that I'm here and to then share it with all of you. This is something that I think is really, really, really important. And hopefully, everybody can kind of understand why it's important, why I feel this way, just because of like all of the hardships and like all of the everything that kind of happens. I hope every single one of you can live one day at a time and just enjoy that day for what it is and for you just being here on this planet, you know? Really, really do hope every single one of you have a great day. And maybe, to become more fit, I would like to increase my mass if I can, please. And you can find me on TikTok and Twitch using Anime by Day. My @ for Twitter is going to be anime_by_day, and my Instagram is going to be Maer_Belew. I hope you can use those, as I would really, really appreciate the follow. Now, I'm sorry, my nose. Oh my gosh. Now to get into kind of the game. Well, let's go to this scene so we can like be seen real fast. And let me take everything else off. Let me put this over here and hope everything will go fine. I really, really do hope so. Close this out and we can actually start up the game. We're playing Elden Ring. We're probably just gonna play the beginning. We were supposed to play with a friend, but he's seemingly gotten sick, sadly. And we're really just hoping it's not COVID, as he wasn't feeling too well yesterday. And then he's been like, apparently he's like bedridden right now. So fingers crossed that it's nothing really, really serious, as I do wish him the best. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. We're playing. We're done with the intro. We're done with everything. We can just play. And this actually gives me a lot more time to kind of just, I can actually turn off this music now. This gives me a lot more time to build my character, as I was kind of scared I was gonna have to like rush my character. We did test it out just a little bit, so you're gonna see the continue button highlighted. Just want to make sure everything was working on stream and that we'd be able to join each other. Is it too loud? We can do that, and hopefully it's not gonna be like overly strong. Or we can do this and hopefully have our voice just a little bit higher, and then just do that, so that whenever we're talking, our voice is a little bit stronger, but not like super overpowering, hopefully. And if it is, you can hopefully turn it down just a little bit on y'all's end. We're gonna go to new game, make sure everything's hopefully going well. You know what? I'm sorry, we're gonna put my OBS over here. Oh my gosh, so we can go into game now. if it would let me capture a specific window. Let's go ahead and click on Elden Ring and hopefully click OK. We're here. Oh no. Let's hope this is gonna be okay placement for myself. But I kind of, a hero does sound kind of cool to use Sword and Shield, but I kind of want to RP in the game with my real IRL, with my, with me. So, while I do enjoy the Sword and Shield, and I do like the heavy armor, if I had to pick one off the bat, I am more of a spell sword. I enjoy casting my magics out from my shield hand as my shield's on my arm, and then using my sword in my right hand. So, from my understanding, oh my gosh, they all look so cool. From my understanding, while this looks like the probably coolest one, I don't think we start off with a with a with any magic. As in this game, you need a staff, I think, to perform magic. So we're gonna go with the astrologer. This is what I chose earlier. We're gonna go ahead and make my character. Can we we can get a keepsake? What is this? No keepsake. The past has been well and truly left behind. I kind of like the past. A medallion inlaid with crimson ember increases maximum HP. Land between runes. The gold of grace shining in the eyes of people of the land between, used to gain many runes. That's kind of cool. I don't know what runes are though. A golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, said to reinforce sacred flasks. That is dope. I don't know what golden seeds are either though. The ashes of small, diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. Fanged imp ashes. Oh, so you get like free spirits, I'm guessing, at the beginning. So is that what they're called? They're not called souls in this game, but they're called spirits. That'd be kind of dope. A cracked pot. The 3 strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Break the seal on imp statues, but can only be used once. Bewitching branch. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power. Said to originate from the demigod Michael? Michael? Is it just Michael? Just spelled like weird. 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Boost physical damage negation. The crazy likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out attracts enemies' aggression. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So if you want to be like a more tank-esque character, that's super, super dope. I think I kind of want to go with the amulet. I really would like to know, though, however, what the golden seed does, as I don't really know what the golden seed does. Because it says the golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, said to reinforce sacred flasks. It kind of sounds important. Right now, I'm kind of looking at the golden seed or the medallion, as I'm not really sure which one is probably the best item. But let's see. I kind of don't want to look it up though, as you know, it's just one of those things that if you do, it's not. Ah, man. The only reason I'm kind of even looking at the golden seed is because I think in multiplayer you need the golden seeds to be able to carry more flasks. And like I said, this was supposed to be a dual stream today with my friend. So I'm going to pick a golden seed because we can always grind, I think, for levels, but I think seeds are needed. So we're going to go pick a golden seed and we're going to do a detailed appearance. Oh, how do we... Oh my god. Oh god. just gonna go with the first one. Um, if we had to pick one to kind of match how we look, um, this lighting does me no justice. I swear. I swear. We can go ahead and pick something a little bit. I'm thinking like this. We can alter our face and everything now. Let me see. Adjust face template. We can actually adjust it. Apparent range. The only way to do this is with... Oh, no. Oh, wait. I don't really know what that did. Is that making my face literally smaller? Oh, that was great. Let's go to face. Honestly, let's go to hair first. We have a very nice shade of red hair, and I do enjoy my hair. There's only. Oh, we can adjust colors. I would say something probably around there is probably the best for me. Let's see, luster. I kind of like the more gentle roots darkness. I do have, a little bit darker roots, I would say. And white hairs. I don't believe I have any white hairs just yet. Not that I can tell of. And let's choose something that more matches our style. I've always liked the faux hawk, but it just doesn't really match. And it's so hard to pull off back in my time. And I've kind of grown accustomed and love to my current hair. Wow, they do not have much in the way of... maybe I can go with this one. The parting's really good. I do like this one, though. I think I'm actually going to go with that. Okay. Eyebrows with these really, really thick eyebrows. Oh, yeah, we can actually do that, yes. We are going to customize the we're gonna go to Stream Manager. Edit stream info. Okay. Okay, we very much did that. We can match. We don't really have a beard, sadly, but it's kind of hard to grow. While I do enjoy the look of beards, it just doesn't work for me. Wait, whoa. Going back to eyebrows. Let's go ahead and do more of a... They're big in the front and they kind of trail off. Something like this, or even... Oh my, that's very short. Something like that, but it's... Oh my, no. Oh. Even though they look bigger, that's kind of what we have in real life. I think we're just gonna go with this one. I don't think we need the rest. Eyelashes. I think the only thing we really want to change now is the eye color. I have a very, I think at least, lovely blue eye. Nope. We're gonna go ahead and go with that. Let's see. Honestly, I can enjoy that. Maybe the size? $230. Oh, wait. Let's just match it. I do enjoy that. Let's see. Skin features? Can you even see the pores? Oh, you can. I mean, I don't mind a little luster. Oh man, I should probably add all the dark circle. Oh my gosh, maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them. Do we? Hate to admit it, but I do kind of wear them for you guys. On the battlefield, though, I probably wouldn't. I do not have any tattoos, in case anybody is wondering. It's just not one of those things that I enjoy too much. It's double. I'm not a big... I am pretty hairless. We can do face structure now, as we've gotten, like, the majority out of the way. Let's do our chin. As our chin... I've been told... At least, here we have a very... alright looking chin. Length, protrusion, depth, size, width. 108. But is it not depth? Is it the size? 138? Oh my gosh. My face is very, very flat. Let me go to my nose. Any way to move him? Not really. Let's see. Nose protrusion? No. Is it nose slant, maybe? Absolutely not. Nose height. So is it ridge depth? Then he goes from like instantly having a flat to like a huge. So it's kind of hard, but I do think that looks better. The length. Yeah, no, we don't need to really change that. It's kind of hard to get the nose right. Wow, I didn't realize that. Um, cheeks. I think. Oh, this is the bottom cheeks. We're not talking. We're talking about cheekbone. Actually, all of this seems pretty standard, honestly. Don't really mind that. It's the side view. Why the side view? Everything looks fine, I think. Jaw maybe? Hmm. I think that's fine. 108. Oh gosh, no. No, let's not do that. I think that's gonna be fine. I don't think there's really anything else. I'm still not too big of a fan for where the nose and everything is coming from. But I'm sorry, I'm stretching. But I think that's gonna be fine. Save to favorites. We're just gonna save it in case something happens. And we're gonna press back, and I think that's. Oh my. I want to press finish. Yeah, let's go ahead and press finish. Oh, we have to enter a name. Yes. I guess we can enter our name. Maer Belew. As I think that is the most fitting name. Start game with this character, yes, and we are going to want to change into heavy armor and a heavy shield when we get, as soon as we can, as that is just going to be more of our playstyle. Again, we're going to cast spells and then want to try to get in kind of close as we need to. And back off, switch. You know, I think how anybody really would play as my type of class.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Belew, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Oh my, that was amazing. Okay, so, okay. Oh, someone's running. What is this over here? Praise the message. I'll applaud. Praise the message, and then something incredible. I'll do it again. I don't know what to do incredible, but I'll join the 999 more probably than 10k people who've done that. At the very, very least. How do you that makes sense. Don't give up ahead. Oh, wow. Thank you for the encouragement. Didn't expect strong foe. Strong foe. Oh, tarnished, wizened finger. Oh, this is the thing for that we were using to see if everything was working right. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Besides yesterday's like little bit of a play test to see if everything was working and everything wasn't lagging, like everything was like happening very, very fluidly. I haven't played a Souls game in quite a bit, and I've never actually finished a Souls game except I think Demon Souls way back in the day. So forgive me. Oh, someone died right here. Okay. Well. Oh God. Why? Praise the seems familiar, therefore visions of friendship. I don't even know what that means. What? Okay, actually, let's see if there's anything up here. And I need to get controls down just a bit. Would it be under probably systems? Manual aim, I don't. Does it anywhere show the controls? Oh, button settings. I wonder if there's any way to like change this to like an Xbox. I mean, maybe I should just get an Xbox controller, but I have a PS5, so I use a PS5 controller. Had a PS4, so I use a PS4 controller. You know. Liar ahead. Liar. Oh my. Okay, rolling. Yeah, we remember rolling. Was it Y to jump? I'm too afraid. No, it was A. I don't remember what Y does. This changes stuff. And, like I said, I enjoy casting spells. With the equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bolts, armor, talismans, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments, each to your left and right hands. The actions each armament performs will vary based on which hand is wielding it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that, as that is something I enjoy a lot more. Like I said, spells in my left hand, sword in my right. Is there anything else that was in here maybe? Doesn't seem like it. Did I ever check this way? Oh, there's a door. You think that was the beginning keys for? Door is locked shut. Okay. I guess we're gonna go down these stairs right here and across this bridge. And see what we can do. I already know a bit about this beginning, like I did say, so, but there was a lot of stuff I didn't do. Go behind. Oh, touch bloodstain. Oh my. I don't know if there's anything down there, but if only I had something incredible. Be wary of necessary items. I don't know how to get up there, and I don't really want to make a mistake. Like these poor people over here. Praise the jumping. Oh man, people are so funny. Something I do want to do for this beginning area though was to go to, is it settings? And go to multiplayer, and for now let's play offline. I don't mind getting like invaded and everything. Oh my, I just kicked with that. I'm very, very sorry. I don't mind getting invaded and everything, but for the tutorial and everything, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and not. I haven't actually done the tutorial because I skipped everything, cutscenes and everything. Haven't gone to talk to any NPCs. So there's like zero stuff that I know. Oh no, there is one NPC that I talked to, and that was the I can't pick up the sword. Was I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. I had to, sadly, to make sure everything was like working correctly. Oh my, look at her. And look at that beautiful tree. Okay. Well, we already know what's gonna happen here. Sadly. Ah, why is there so many? What? Magic seems pretty strong in this game. I have no more. Okay. No, what? Okay. I don't know if that hand hit me. It looked like it stopped short of me, but it's been so long since I played a Souls game. Game? Oh, I see the little icon. Oh my. I am not having a good time.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
Oh?
We found him here, after all.
Oh, I'm alive. Hansu?
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Okay. Like I said, I haven't. Oh, we got our flask. Flask of Crimson Tears. Oh my gosh, they gave you 4 flasks? Since this is kind of hard, because I do want to play a mage-esque type character. I don't know how much mana, though, is needed per, like, you know, everything. Here's someone I didn't talk to before, because I didn't want to, like, spoil anything. I literally just ran up straight up those steps up to someone's, like, you know, telling me to. Oh, my. Brave Tarnish, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war in your warrior's blood. Oh my. I can enjoy that. But let's go ahead and see what's over here. First drop. First off, don't give up. Oh, what is that up there? It is quite dark on my screen. I didn't guess to calibrate my settings right because HDR kicked on. It was making everything look overly bright, so I have no idea how to fix screen settings. Like, I'm not seeing... Let me see. Help, maybe? View controls? No. I'm not seeing a way to view my... Oh, adjust brightness. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's a little bit better for me. I still don't see much, and I'm too... I don't want to fall off anywhere. You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Therefore, you don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. What? research. All the more, let there be something. There's something over here too. Vision of night, therefore seek light. Okay, that was kind of cool, but what is that? Oh. You don't have a torch. There seems to be a way to get up there. Maybe it leads up and then down? Like down, I mean down and then up back to this area? Tree, oh tree. Holy tree. Tree. Just so blunt. Just tree. Just a tree. You know, no big. Let's see. Okay, I think we take the plunge, boys and girls. Oh no. Oh god. I don't know how bad fall damage in this game is. Like that's using item, switching item. Like that's really bad, am I right? Is it gonna teach me how to use my Estus? I don't want to take damage. Okay. So sliding maybe reduces damage? Maybe I should have checked that. Message? Seek God. Skeleton? Lightly wicked swords. Let me put on my staff. Resting at a site of grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. It will also refill your sacred flasks. However, most of the enemies you defeated will be revived. You can find sites of grace by going where lights converge. Converge? Oh. These explanations are acquired in the form of info items and can be accessed from the inventory at any time. No tarnished ahead. Try rump, so to speak life. Let's touch the grace. Let's rest at the site. So I've done this before, like I said. With this menu, you can allocate the number of uses in each of your flasks. You have a set total of, like I've never read any of this though. You have a set total of maximum flask uses. You can decide how many of those are used for HP replenishing flasks of Crimson Tears or how many are used for FP replenishing flasks of Cerulean Tears? Cerulean? I hope. Oh, I did before 3-1. As you're in a Souls game, if you get hit, you're usually dead anyway, but then I understand that sometimes this can be hard, so I'm going to do 2-2. Hope that works, and then if not, that's when we'll switch into the sword shield type combo, and we'll just go in. So, you know, it gives me like a healthy chance to do both things. Flasks memorize spell. With the I've never seen this. With the memorize spell menu, you can memorize sorceries and incantations. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal to cast incantations, so we don't have to have a staff? Casting sorceries and incantations consumes FP. Your memory slot determines the number of sorceries and incantations you can memorize. You can increase your memory slot by obtaining a memory stone. Oh, okay. It seems like I only have 2, and I don't see how else to do stuff. Glintstone Pebble fires magic projectiles from Glintstone. It costs 7. Does it tell me how much damage it does? No. Fires a horizontal widening magic arc. Int 13, int 10. So it requires less int and cost? This one requires more cost and it has a higher int. So does it do more damage? I don't know, I guess we'd have to test that out. Flask, sort chest. this menu, you can place items that you're carrying into a chest for storage or take stored items out of the chest. If you are already carrying the maximum number of items when you pick up a new item, it'll be stored in the chest automatically. Oh, okay. That's pretty dope. Let's continue. Wait, was there anything else before we do continue? Past time, don't really want to do that. Cause yeah, I saw like 3 different things here and we only did allocate. So add charge to flask. Let's click on that. Use 1 golden seal to increase the number of flask uses. We do have one, but I don't know if they're only used for this. Increase amount replenished by flasks. Use a sacred tier to increase the amount of HP/FP replenished by your flasks. Okay, so we should just take a charge. Now we can do 3. Oh, okay. So it is just used to increase flasks. Okay. But does that work in multiplayer? Because that's what I thought it was. Fingers required ahead. Fingers. Is that an enemy? Attack. RB. Okay. Is he gonna attack me now? You can memorize sorceries and incantations at sites of grace. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal equipped to cast incantations. Casting sorceries and incantations consumes FP. Switch sorcery/incantation. Oh, okay. 166 is how much that did. Use an armament in your left hand or both hands to guard against incoming attacks. Guarding is especially effective when done with a shield. Guarding consumes stamina. If your stamina runs out, your stance will be broken. Is it trying to tell me to guard then? I have a shield. You can avoid enemy attacks with a dodge roll or backstep. Both of these actions consume stamina. Okay, but do you stop every time when you're guarding? You do. Okay. Oh my gosh. I pressed square. I don't know what's ahead. I'm just gonna go back. I mean, I know it's gonna summon them all again, but it's not like we did much. I remember running is with holding, yeah. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. I don't know why I do it so often. Let's check this. So 166. 132. It does do less damage. Well, 172. 172. It does more damage? I am confuzzled. What? Why? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Screw you. You have anything on your body? No. Oh, acquire materials. In every corner of the land between, you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. That is actually really, really cool. Yeah, we actually got into the crafting because I needed to make those things for like the multiplayer. And it's actually really dope that they have this. I actually don't know if the other Souls games had it. As like I said, I've played them before. I've never really beat them except for the first Demon Souls. Try gesturing. That did nothing. Magic break shields. They go right through shields. Okay. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle between them. Armaments can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. Wow. Switch right-hand armament. Switch left-hand armament. Y plus R and LBs wield with 2 hands. Okay. Well, that would have been... Well, that's not what I meant to do. So it does the staff. It's the second one. Okay. Oh, gosh. So just switch with that, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm out. Okay, it's a quaint little tutorial. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I didn't get to play it before because we were doing the, we're just trying to rush through it. Oh, is this where we killed the guy before? Well, it's not so much of a worry anymore, I guess. Armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Using skills consumes FP. LT for skill. Okay, for me. Okay. Do we bounce off walls? Yes, we do. Crouching to make it harder for enemies to discover you, especially effective in tall grass. Attacking an enemy that hasn't noticed you will cause more damage than usual. Oh, so it is worth it. I don't know if that counted. I don't know. I don't think that counted. Near a back-turned enemy critical hit. Oh, did I press the wrong button? I might have pressed the wrong button. If only I had a beautiful... okay. In there. What are they hiding? Any way to get in there? I don't think so. How good is this sneak? Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Charge attacks and jump attacks make it particularly easy to break an enemy's stance. Hold RT, charge attack, while jumping, jump attack. Oh. So if we get out of this, we jump. So let's try it. Oh my gosh, I did it again, guys! I did it again! I don't know why I always press B. I don't know why it goes to... It's like instinct. Oh. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. However, if there is a stake of Marika around near where you died, you can choose to revive there instead. Oh, she's broken though. Oh, I'm guessing this is... I can't take this. Oh no. Traverse the mist. Oh. Oh, I thought I said spider. You can perform a counterattack immediately after blocking an enemy's attack. Cards Guard counters can make it easier to break an enemy stance. RT immediately after blocking an attack. Guard counter. Yikes. This is why they Oh no, is mage like easy mode in this game? Usually in Souls games it's like really hard in the beginning and then it gets easier like as you progress, but does not seem that way. But I guess that is the triad, right? Like a knight loses to a mage as it's coming at you, but the knight beats an assassin because of the heavy armor, and an assassin beats a mage because they can sneak up and then just insta kill him because of the light armor. Now, what if a mage wears heavy armor? As I like to do. Well, spell sword of the sort. Best of both worlds, am I right? Oh, this is where we were before. Thing we're trying to get to. Strength. Oh, that's cool. We got an emote. And I'm guessing you can only get that by finishing the Why does it look so bright over there now? By finishing the tutorial. Is it brighter? No, it gets darker as you go over here, but I would like to know how we get that. Oh my. I don't want to fall off. I don't want to fall off. I don't actually know if there is like, you know, a reason to think we'd fall off, but like you can't really see it. And we open the doors. Oh. We're getting outside. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh. Lost grace discovered. We shall rest and hopefully remember to not press square on our flasks. That would be great. Examine. Use. I don't have one. Oh, yeah. I wonder what that gives. Use tarnished furled fingers to... Oh, okay. Oh, this is what we need for multiplayer. Yeah. Use tarnished furled fingers to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, furled finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner. Host of fingers. This is a finger severer. Choose a summoned player to send back to their own world. This player will be moved to a multiplayer session. Oh. That's going to be hard to not try to spoil onto, like... I can't go in there. On, like, stream. Like, I don't want to really show the password. I guess we'll just come up with a password that, isn't, like, anything too important, even if it gets leaked. But we will try. I'm sorry, but I will try not to show it on the stream. I think that's like fair, to be fair though. Okay, this is that's Is there any way to turn off messages real fast? With the message menu, you can write messages that players in other worlds can read and spawn left them. You can change the message format and leave more complex messages, and also attach gestures to your messages. You can write other players' messages. Whenever another player rates a message that you've written, your HP will be replenished. That's Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna rate that poor for sure. I guess I have to go to system maybe. I don't want to have them off forever. I just want to try this lever. I'm not seeing where to do it though. Oh my. Really? There has to be a way to turn them off. Let me press help. I think I'm gonna have to look this one up real fast, guys. Okay, so we go here, it says, and we go to network, and it says something here? Launch settings, okay. I have to restart the game? When's the last? Okay. I guess we're gonna play with messages just for a little bit, guys. Without messages, just for a little bit. Just because someone has to be a butthole. System. Let's go to quit. Not that I really wanted to do that. I am very, very, very sorry. But the messages were, you know, they were kind of they're becoming a bit much. I am going to take a sip. I'm sorry. But sometimes you can become just a bit parched. So, uh-oh. Does this never come back down? Oh, is that all that does? Oh my. Well. Okay. If that's all that did, oh well. That is honestly kind of sad. Oh, no, please. Opening the doors is always like, okay, yeah, we're going to a new area kind of thing, and it's so dope. There's the tree that we've seen so much. Honestly, I don't mind myself being just a tad bit bigger. And guys, I am a hoarder. I pick up everything until stuff can't be picked up anymore. Oh, here's someone to talk to. Like I said, I never got to talk to anybody, so I'm kind of getting happy. But we will be stopping soon. Not like the word, like not soon, but like probably within the next 30 minutes to an hour. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. The golden rays will guide you along your way. The map. Use your map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at steels along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. With the map menu, you can check your current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace that you've discovered and travel there instantaneously. However, there are some dungeon other areas where this cannot be done. Oh, so they added like a fast travel. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
I would rather not. Oh, that's it? Oh my gosh. Oh, these are the light, the gleaming lights that like the lights that come down to the glisten. That's cool. I would hope I'm not, bound to like die or whatever. I did hear there is stuttering in this game sometimes. I'm hoping we can do something about that at some point. Like a 3090 should not stutter, Whatever for now. In each area, you may find effigies and martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Small golden effigy. So we have to get these. That looks... Oh my. Got nothing. Oh no, please. It was doing so well up until this. Okay, we can break that apparently. Oh my. I could hear that. I couldn't see him there for a second, but definitely heard him stomping about. Where do we go from here? Is it just open world now? We just do what we need to do? Let's go to the map. The closest thing is the first step, it says right here. Cave of Knowledge and then Stranded Graveyard. There is the horse guy over there. We can try to fight him. The game does look good. And I wanted to put it in 4K, but the stuttering gets worse. Like, my PC handles it, but like frame-wise, but the drops in frames seem to just become like absolutely insane. So that is just something we are probably not going to do too much of. See, like that. Like, I don't... Why is it dropping to 21 FPS? I don't know. Talk to this guy one final time, see what he says, maybe even go to the campfire. I don't know if we sat at it. I know we activated it, but I'm not sure if we sat at it. Let's do that.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Okay.
Grace's guidance will reveal to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff,
That's where we gotta
the
go.
home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff.
You think he'll attack me if I
where
keep talking to
grace
him?
would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set to Castle if you...
Okay. Let me see what I can do. Advanced settings. I don't really know what to turn off though. I mean, what if we turned off anti-aliasing? That just makes the game look like doo-doo. But what if we do 1440p instead of anti-aliasing? You know, I don't know. Yesterday, whenever I would turn it would help a little bit, but then sometimes it'd still be even like worse. See, like that. Like I'm getting the 60 FPS, but it's just like struggling. So I'm just gonna go back to 1080p and hope that does whatever. Maybe full screen. But then I think full screen turns the HDR on. Like for me, the image quality just got so much worse, which is why I don't enjoy the full screen aspect. Like, I don't know what happens. Let me see. If it doesn't lag, I mean, I don't mind doing it. But it becomes super bright is the only reason I don't like doing it. I'll try it on full screen for now. It might look worse for me, but it looks fine on the stream, and that's all that. You guys are what really matters, so. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. I just want these. Oh. You don't want to hit me. You would rather not hit. Oh. A golden rune. Don't know what to use these for just yet. Oh, we'll pick them up. And ruined fragments. Okay. If it's still doing it, there's no reason to keep it like this on full screen. And it just looks better. Like for me, it looks like how you see it on the stream is how I was seeing it, but whenever I have it in full screen, it's more of a like a very, very bright, you know, color, which is just not pleasant. Which way was it pointing? Up this way. Oh my, here's another one of the people. There's the stuttering. Oh my, please do not see me. I'm gonna go in here. Church of Ella? Ele? Can I break this? Oh, nothing in it. And we will touch grace. Through your map, you can instantly travel to any site of grace that you have discovered. However, there are some dungeons in other areas where this cannot be done. Which makes sense. We're gonna go talk to that NPC over there. After we pick this up. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the land betweens, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. Ooh. Smithing stone. Is it the tree that I'm like? I don't know. So I have talked to him. He's the one NPC that I said I have talked to before. And the reason I talked to him was that I was told to buy.
Tarnished. I can see it.
I didn't listen to
And
this
I can
though.
also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Oh my. So we were told, Kale. We were told to purchase with the shop menu, you can spend runes. Oh, so they're called runes. To purchase various items. You can also sell items for runes. Each merchant stocks a different variety of items for purchase. We were told to buy these, but I quickly figured out that buying one of these is so much better than buying one of these. Just as a tip for anybody that doesn't want to go through my pains of trying to like gather up 1,000 at a time, and only 5 times, just buy one of these if you're trying to like early game play with your friends. Don't listen to them. If they say to buy these, that's just not something that needs to be done, and I would recommend you don't do, as it is just not a smart recommendation. Like it's not. Buy a crafting kit, which I'm actually gonna buy right now, and that's gonna be it. Oh, recommendation's gone now. Aw. About Kale.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Kind of looks like Santa Claus. He's just not ho-ho-hoing. He doesn't have the beard nor the size to pull Santa Claus off. Let's see what else he sells. A telescope. Don't really know what this is used for. I wouldn't mind buying one. And we do want heavier armor. The only thing is, does it not show me compared to what I have? Switch view. Why? Coif made of woven chain. Standard edition for ordinary soldiers, though plain in appearance, it offers dependable protection. This is probably something I will grind for. Same thing with a shield. I would love a new shield. The daggers, I don't know, maybe. Depending. I don't know how much would use a dagger. A torch is something I really, really want. As we saw in that beginning area, it was almost impossible to see. So that's going to be really, really dope to try to probably get. Waypoint runes. Note imparting knowledge in brief. Flask of wondrous psych. Psysic. I'm sorry, I thought I saw someone message. I don't really know what these cracked pots are for, but they gave you 3, I think, in the beginning. Craft containers for crafting cracked pot items. The other one said they repaired themselves, though. I wonder if those would have been good. So altogether, we would need what, 4,500 souls? 4,500 souls? That doesn't sound like a lot. But we only have 300 now, so
Goodbye.
who knows?
Nice to do business.
If you have a crafting kit, you can make various items from materials that you find. Select item crafting from the main menu to make items. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. Cookbooks? That reminds me of like old Monster Hunter. I don't know if y'all played like Unite or like 1 through 2 Unite. But you used to have to get crafting books, and those crafting books, like you'd buy them for like, I think it was a 1,000, 3,000, it might have been 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 if there was 5 books, but I'm only for some reason remembering 4 books, and I was remembering 1,000, 3,000, 5,000. But it would up the percent chance when craft. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Just Monster Hunter such makes me so like happy. You will receive crackpots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of those items than you have containers. Sorry, let me fix my microphone placement. I think it's messing up my model just like a tad bit. You will not be able to craft more of those items than you have containers. Craft items will run out. Let me do just like this. This is probably a lot better anyway. Container items will run out with use, but the container themselves will remain. Oh. I remember going here. But I'd never looked around. The only thing I made was the last item here. With the item crafting menu, you can make various items for material that you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. Again, the cookbooks are kind of cool. Fire pots are going to be mushrooms and smoldering butterflies found near wildfires and elsewhere. Oh, the poor butterflies. Roped fire pot. Throw behind to inflict fire damage. Throw at enemy to inflict fire damage. Throw behind. So you need the rope to throw it behind. Throw at enemies to inflict damage. Oh, so we can make daggers. Oh, but they're bone. I don't know how good they are. Thin beast bones found by hunting beasts. Honestly, guys, I'm the type of guy to grind. That's just how I play games. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do it off stream. I'm gonna do some stuff off stream like this. I want to try. I'm not gonna probably get to 999, but me and a friend, like I did say, we're supposed to stream together. So if I can be the one to just, grind, especially since he's feeling sick, I will do that. I don't mind doing it off stream, as I don't want to really have like super boring content when streaming, so we can just play through the game and everything. But a lot of this might be grinded out. I'm not too sure about these items, but for sure I'm probably gonna do the finger remedy, just so that we can have an exhaustible supply while streaming. Let's see. Rowan Raisin on horseback, feed to torrent to restore HP. Oh, he's debating about hopping on, so it might go longer today. I'm sorry, I'm just messaging him back. It is my sick friend. He was saying that he was taking some meds and he doesn't absolutely hate life right now. So he was thinking about maybe hopping on, but he will see. So I said that we have about an hour. I don't mind playing for an hour, but I don't want to jump too far ahead of him. So that's why I'm limited to an hour. If he jumps on though, I am more than happy to continue the stream. And it is my debut stream. I kind of wanted it to be long, but I can understand people have needs, issues, and problems arise. I blame no one for that kind of stuff, as I know exactly what it feels like to go through that kind of those problems. What time is it? I still have plenty of time before I have to take my medication. Shines with colored light when placed, serving as a guide. Ruined fragment found near the remains of fallen ruins. Oh, so it's like the bread from Hansel and Gretel, right? You just put it behind you and you can see it, maybe? If it's really dark in areas. I wish a torch was on here. That would be kind of cool. And then the finger remedies. Okay. The camp is pointed to, what is that, like northeast? More north than northeast though. He's getting so close. He's scaring me so much. I don't mind, you know, attacking him, but I'm guessing we're not strong enough to beat him yet. So, you know, just one of those things. That's what we need for but you need 2 of them per, so. Oh wait, we still have my anti-aliasing off and it did nothing about frames or anything. So let's not have that off. Let's not hate life. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did he drop items? Oh no, he didn't even drop anything. I don't know if he does. Oh my. Is the game acting like this for everyone or is it just me? Yeah, it seems like optimization for this game is something that they're really, really going to have to look into. Well, let me see. The application to make the camera to record me seems to be acting up just a bit. I'm going to go ahead and restart that and I'll be right back. Is that doing fine? Something I can do. Maybe make it run just a little bit better. It seems to be struggling for some reason, which I'm not too sure why. The phone's doing is nice and cool. You can go ahead and do that and see if that. Okay, yeah, that smooth things out just a bit. I'll take whatever's on you. Bolt. Ooh. I don't really use. I'm not so much of an archer. I've never really practiced, as I know it's a good skill to have. I've never really been one to dabble in the marksman arts. I can still aim though. I can aim my. I've honed my aiming through spellcasting. Boars are disgusting, okay? They remind me of Bullfango, and Bullfango should have never existed. At me. And for all of you who love Bullfango, why do you hate life? There's just no reason. I'm sorry, he messaged again. Oh my gosh, my guy does not look the greatest. I will fix that eventually. Hopefully, maybe. A nice metal helmet will probably do the trick.
What can I do? I guess the go-to is always just to turn down shadows, right? Like, what do we just turn into medium? I hate doing that. But sometimes shadows can be like just this hog on the system that is just unneeded. We can actually take one. Let's go pick up these flowers. Leave no boar alive. I'll leave the deer alive. Oh, it gave me something. Oh, it gave me bones. The boar gives bones. Even more reason to exterminate their... Oh no, please. Even more reason to exterminate them and their family. I always forget you can run in this game. The golden ones. The golden ones are what you really need. Look at the turtle. Look at the turtle. Oh god. That reminds me of a story that I cannot tell on stream. Oh man. I just say it has to do with a turtle. And D&D. Let's just leave it at that. And never speak of the turtle incident again. Let's never speak of the turtle incident again. Is this like... Is there any way to use? Probably not. Why? I don't even know why I came back. I'm just gonna go ahead and run towards... It was like northeast. It was somewhere this way. We'll pick up little things like what we might think are important as we go. This time where I think we're only gonna kill him. There's a fire here. Oh, there's the yellow one. Again, these are something I'll probably, like I said, farm off stream. I don't want to just... I mean, if I see them and I'm going past them, might as well grab them. You know, there's no reason not to grab them. But if we're more down the line, I'm probably just going to grab them off stream. And then hopefully I can just pass them during stream, you know? Not have to do much. Not that I'll probably pass them, honestly. This summoning pool is now functional. That is something I wanted to buy, which was a torch. Oh, is that a wolf? It looks like a wolf. That's a big one right there. Or they're the same size. They've killed guards. Cave moss. Take some moss. Let me see. I wonder if we can kill it from up here. Let me see. Oh my, this one's much, much bigger. It's not my fault. Oh my gosh! What? What? Why did I drink? Okay. That was my bad. I see you over there. Can I reach? No. Well, now I have to drink some health. I press it at the worst times, I swear. I don't know. For me, it feels like I'm supposed to attack with it. Like, does that make sense? Like an attack's supposed to happen. but it just doesn't. Did I jump down there? Or is there a way to go down this way? Oh, the noises! Thin beast bones. I'm sorry, puppers. But it's you or me, let's be honest. Yeah. Glowstone. Silverfly, silverfly, silverfly. There's just a whole bunch of them. I'll take all the silverflies, okay? Put it back on magic. Oh my, okay. There's gonna be a boss here.
I think we save our pot. We only have one right now.
Oh my, that's lucky enough. Okay, he gets some distance if he needs it. I don't know what that does. Is that like a second wave? I don't know how that didn't hit. They were too generous right there. What? That. I don't know how that last one didn't hit him. Flame Drake Talisman. I didn't see how many souls I got from that. Equipment? I don't know where that would be. Oh. Boost fire damage negation. I think I'm already under medium load already, so I don't think that really matters to me. Whenever you got into my face, though, I should have switched to shield and just started using my sword, but... No, I do not want to return to the entrance just yet. I want to look around. I don't think there's anything else, though, besides where we came in from. Okay, we can return. Oh. Was this here before? I don't remember it being here. Where do I go next? Yeah, I don't know. I might have to switch from being... Was that a boar? I think it was. I might have to switch away from my magic abilities as they seem quite strong. There's more people here. Oh. I guess that's where we have to go. Since there's something right there, let's just go in here then. If he goes into a readying stance. No. You know what? If it reaches. It does not reach. Really? Now I need to take a flash. Okay, let's just go into it. I don't know if they're enemies. Are they enemies? They are enemies. At least it seems like it. That's a big one over there. I don't know if you saw the guy with the kite shield. I want to see what's up here, though. Okay, so once they put up their shield, I do, like, way less damage. Oh, my gosh. This doesn't seem like it would be a bad grind spot, though. We got an armor set. Let's save right here. Actually, let's kill this last guy. They're all converging here. So does that mean there's another one that way? Let's touch the grace. Okay. Now we can go ahead and try to take these other guys on. I don't know how much we're gonna need for this one, but oh my. Oh. Oh. Wow. We have no more. Oh my. No! Our first, like, death. And it was to a normal knight. Last night of grace, right? Which was right there. Upon dying, you will be revived with the last site of grace that you visited. You will drop any runes in your possession at the site of your death. If you die again before reclaiming those runes, they will be lost forever. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the lost runes, which they're just right here. So we will claim it. We will claim victory. I think I need to start getting better with this, with the sword and shield also. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be practice with it. I also don't know how much I can. What? No. I also don't know how much I can block. Like, I don't know if I can block that guy's attacks yet. Did not. Okay. Well. Oh no. I do think though, guys, that this is going to be a. Well, no. Oh.
that the girl from the beginning?
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
I am Ador.
I offer you an accord.
Oh my.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Yeah, I'll accept.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Oh. Oh, it's the horse she was riding before.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
I will. Oh my gosh, so we can level up now.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts,
With the level up
your
menu.
ambitions, the principles you would follow.
She's a really good voice actor, whoever is doing her. With the level up menu, you can spend runes to increase your attributes. With each attribute increase, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so does the amount of runes required for your next attribute increase. Oh. Well, I do, like I said, want to be a spell sort. So I'm guessing it's going to be like vigor, stamina, and intelligence. Right? What does this do? Oh, okay, so each runes needed 757. Wow. Okay, so it's actually not a bad amount. For vigor, you get. Man, that's not about a. That's not like a terrible amount. That's like 18. That's 20. That's 21. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like it goes up and a steady increase. And then probably, what was it? Endurance? I mean, I wouldn't. Ah, man, strength is going to be one of those things too, though. Because the armament, right? But, I mean, it seemed like intelligence increased left armament. What about arcane? What's arcane do? Discover. Increases the focus, but just by 1. What increases my focus points? Is that mind? Oh. So again, this is probably going to be one of those things I do off. Off stream. I am going to mute stream just real quick, as I do need to talk to someone, but I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. He's saying he's feeling a little bit better. He's gonna go get tested for COVID, and hopefully everything's gonna be doing okay. Hopefully everything for him is doing like fine. Now we're just going to I don't really know what to put my points into if I'm being honest. Arcane seems like something I really want to do, as it ups your magic. It doesn't up your FP though, which then leaves me to mind, which is gonna be, you know, it's one of those things kind of crazy. And then intelligence. I don't even know what intelligence does. Is it just damage, like straight damage? 'Cause it seems to increase my magic, I think, the most. Yeah, we get to 13 with it. Is there any way to... Oh, we can go to explanation here. Okay, magic. Your defensive power and damage negation against magical attacks. The former is calculated. I don't really care about that. I just want to do damage. Energy consumed to use spells and skills. Replenished by drinking the flask of cerulean tears or resting on a site of grace. Attack power, armament equipped in left hand, slot 2. So then... So, attributes required to wield advanced armaments also boost attack power, dexterity, scaling armaments, reduces scaling time of spells, reduces casting time of spells, softens fall damage, and makes it harder to be knocked off your horse. Dex seems like it's going to be a really important thing. Attribute sorceries also boost magic power of intelligence, scaling sorceries, and improves magic resistance. So intelligence, Dex seems important. All of them pretty much seem important. I guess it's just going to be what we want to do and how much we're willing to play and grind off and on stream to do it. For now, I think I'm going to go with int. I think we want to get int to like 30 maybe first before we start doing anything else. So maybe off stream, like I said, I might grind this little area right here a little bit. And then when we come back on, we can progress through the game and maybe I'll have like items where we can play and stuff. But we're going to go ahead and do this. Let's confirm our first points are going to be in intelligence. I think pretty obviously. To me, magic does come first because you can keep your enemy at a distance. And then if needed, you should always have a option to be able to fight in close arms. So that's where the sword and shield comes in. And that's it. I hope you have a wonderful time. Oh, she just disappears. Use the Spectral Steed whistle to summon your ride and Spectral Steed. If your Spectral Steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of Crimson Tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again or by pressing... Oh, left. Okay, it's like from your pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouch. 4 of those items can be used without opening the main menu. So Y, up, down, left. Okay, so Y is that's what Y is used for. Ooh. What's a memory of grace? I don't really know. I'm gonna go to inventory. With the inventory menu, you can browse your carrying, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. You can also use tools to inventory. X shows large explanation, toggle character data. I want to see my pouch. I want to know where my pouch is. Is this like pouch stuff? Oh. Absolutely not. Okay, so now we hold Y down. We call our horse. Okay, he kind of looks like a badass. Kind of looks more like oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to hurt my horse's feelings, but he's kind of more of a mule than a horse. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make, I guess, farming, if we can pick stuff up. Oh my gosh, it's gonna make farming so much easier, as you can just now run past them. Does holding B still run? Oh, it does. Oh my gosh, that is so dope. So that's gonna make everything a lot better. I do hope this was an okay first part of the stream, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let's rest that site while we're doing this, and we can change our scene to something a little bit better and more like, fitting of an end. Ooh, here we go. My home library. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I hope you have everything that happens to you is just great, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Just remember, I hope that you live your best life and everything great comes to you. I guess this was Maer Belew, and I guess I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. I don't know how to end this. I should have come out. I should have come up with something. But I hope you have a wonderful time. Have a great one, guys.